Hey everybody, Ethan here with Standing Stone. Thank you for purchasing the trained retrieve or one of the versatile or retrieving dog courses. You are watching through our formal retrieving work process, and we wanted to take a second to show you, as we've been working through Hex with some of these new videos, that the process is again the same for any breed, any dog. As we're working through this, we also have Hatchet here, one of our newest cockers, part of the El Tesoro program, and she is approaching the same zone as what we are with the other stuff. She's been working on getting comfortable on the table. Hey, hey, yes, you can move now. Good. Full of energy and pizzazz, right? A little bit different personality than Hex. So the process doesn't change necessarily who they are, but who they are shows through in the process, okay? We've been working on hold, objects here, good girl. We can even move to, these are things to watch though. This little spinning stuff has to stop. It's something we work on and we need to interrupt. Working up different size and types of objects, good, hold, okay. I'm prepared to stop her. Big bumper here, hold. So if you have a cocker or a boykin or a springer, hold. Good. This process works for them too. Then we can move into a few of our, this is not how fast she's progressing. These are all things we've done already. So we're gonna hold this, hold, hold here. Good, hold. Slow and controlled. You've got to, in the words of Uncle Bob Owens, you've got to speed the slow dogs up and slow the fast dogs down. Good, okay. Then we move right into, stop. You're gonna be very aware of the spinning game. You got a sticker in your ear, girl. Good. Stop. 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 Same thing here, right into a tow hitch. And this is actually where she's at. We've done a couple sessions with fetch work, so you get to kind of see she's approximately where Hex was in the last video that we filmed. Where exactly this will go in the course, I don't know. But we do want to show the process is the same here. Good. So we'll go a little bit. We got this set here, a little bit of pressure, fetch, good girl. Fetch, good girl. There you go. Fetch, right here, fetch. Good girl. Hold. Okay, good. And then she had been working into multiple objects fetching. Fetch. Good girl. Fetch. Come on. This one may be new. Fetch. Good girl. Fetch. Good. Okay. And then we'll move on to one more object here, just one of these plastic soft mouth. Now I stayed all fairly small. Fetch. I mean, really we do have to look at realistically, hold. Good. Can she actually fetch this one? Maybe not physically open her mouth that far to grab this whole thing. It's also not necessary. Birds are different, though a pheasant or a duck would be similar in size, and 100% she'll be able to fetch those. That doesn't give as much as they do, and a lot of times the dogs can grab different parts of the bird that are smaller, so not worried about that. We're not gonna force her to fetch something that's on the edge of something she can physically do. That's just asking too much. Right here, one more, fetch. Good. And then where we were getting to was, we'll go back to something fairly easy. This one's really lightweight. This is a little tug toy as well. Fetch. Good. Fetch. Good. Fetch. Right here. Fetch. Good girl. Fetch. This is the transition and where we are at with her. This is her learning process now. Fetch. Not necessarily an increase in pressure, slight change in pressure, speeding it up, slowing it down. Good girl. Fetch. right there, fetch. I got my hand halfway there. This can be a baby step or a middle ground here. Fetch, 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 come on, fetch. Same amount of pressure. We'll try this a little bit slower approach here. Sometimes when dogs get stuck too, we just reset them a little bit. Fetch, make it slightly easier. Fetch, 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 come on, fetch, come on, fetch. Good, you can see me help work through that with her. Fetch, go right back to it, good. Fetch, 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 good girl. And then that's what we'll call that. It was a good girl, yeah. That was a little bit of a push towards, can you fetch off the table? And she showed not 100%, but we were able to work back and then work back down. And if she can fetch it off the table with my hand there, that's a start. We just have to work away from my hand being relied upon during that process fairly quickly. So fantastic session for Hatchet. I just want to show that the process is applied the exact same across all of the dogs. Each of them are going to throw something different at you. We do say that the steps are exactly the same for every single dog, but every single dog approaches the process just a little bit different. There's no two dogs that have gone through this the same in all of the training. So we refer to this as kind of the largest learning curve in the advanced training process. And Hatchet did a really good job today showing she can do it just the same as any other dog, but she looks different than Hex. She looks different than Legend. And some of the other things in that difference is I've got to watch this spinning stuff. She was super all over the place to begin with. We calmed her down just a little bit, did a handful of reps, and then we move on. Thanks guys for watching. This is Hatchet, the guy with the big gun. We will catch you in the next video. One last tip, don't hesitate to schedule those training sessions available at the bottom of each lesson. Those are huge in helping you to progress. I can give you the tips or let you know that the spinning thing needs to stop, whatever it may be. That is our best way to help you schedule those calls. We'll see you soon.